Bennett's peaches, the finest peaches in the state of Delaware.
Ralph Geigenast is particular about his peaches. So heading for the orchard on this midsummer morning.
I mean, look at that. There's 8 peaches in the bottom of that box, and the bottom is filled up.
Jane Layton and her husband echo that enthusiasm.
And they certainly are big this year. Goodness. Yes, much bigger than usual.
Peaches, along with grapes, oranges, apples, and strawberries, are one of the most popular produce items in America. So popular that in many parts of the country, consumers are willing to do the harvesting themselves. Which is why this is a very busy time of the year for orchards in the mid-Atlantic states, like the Bennett U-Pickett Farm in Frankfort, Delaware.
Here you go. You can get a cart or a wagon right over here.
All right, Wayne, got a spot down here.
Jim Bennett's idea to connect consumers with hands-on agriculture began more than 20 years ago.
My goal is to try and grow a perfect peach in an imperfect world.
Some contend that Jim's being modest since he's traveled extensively researching plant varieties in his efforts to produce the perfect peach.
21, 16, 23, 28, huh?
Jim says he sees a growing trend, consumers interacting with producers.
We have yellow peaches today called Loring peaches.
That connectivity gives farmers valuable feedback on their products and helps consumers to better understand agriculture.
So many areas have forgotten how to feed themselves, and that's what I think the trend towards small farms and people getting fresh food locally is all about, that there is a connection to the land.
But just look at the size of these things. If these aren't 3.5 inches in diameter, you know, oh, there, I dropped them, but I'll tell you what, I don't leave mine. The ones I drop, I take.
You want all the nectarines together or white ones together or what?
Jim's wife Carrie and their 2 sons work side by side in all aspects of the family orchard operation. These trees produce upwards of 200,000 pounds of fruit each year.
We've had great years, we've had disastrous years, but we've never lost the desire to keep going and the hope that someday there would be a legacy for our sons to inherit as well.
And legacy is the operative word here. This farm has been in the family since the 1860s. It's been honored as one of Delaware's historic homesteads. That makes Hale Bennett and his brother Henry 6th-generation farmers.
It's a nice thing to think about, and it's a great feeling to know that I'm continuing on such a long family legacy on our land here.
Hale and Henry already have plans for the future. Hale went to college to study horticulture. He says he's ready to use his knowledge of science and plants to perpetuate and improve the product.
Farming is a labor of love, and it's something that you have to love to be able to work that hard and to be able to spend so much time outside. And it's some days when it's 95 degrees out here, I wish I was in an air-conditioned office, but in reality, it's a great job, and it's hard to imagine myself doing anything else.
Do you like white peaches, yellow peaches, or nectarines? All picked fresh this morning.
Henry is pursuing a marketing degree at San Diego State University. He will promote the product.
Today in agriculture, it's just as much about selling your product as it is about growing it. You know, you could have the best product in the world, and if you can't get it out there, you're not going to be able to sell it.
Those cooperative family efforts are good news to Jim and Carrie, for whom the farm is a labor of love, as well as an ongoing agricultural concern.
We're fortunate to have 2 sons interested enough in the business to continue in it.
The boys say it's because they believe in the product.
When I see someone bite into a peach in the orchard like this, it makes it all worthwhile.
And that's something that seems to be working for the customers as well.
It only takes about 4 minutes to fill a box. Morning, how you doing?